in I don't worship the British enter then. Hey, trading on the Niger, exploiting your people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup to them enter then. I brought in civilization, brought in your religion, and told us about America, and we embraced them. I never knew them got ulterior motive. With religion splitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination teared us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals. We'll have on the way out to pay this much to be your place forever. Oh, nah. So we fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. We fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. But our lives have gone poor. At the very spot we left out when we gone. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra
must be restored.
I want
freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra's warrior. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, my hope, my father's land. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my hope, my father's land.
Why are you people lying? Why don't you tell them they want an independent Biafra? Oh, they're fighting for their freedom. So we owe everything to Biafra who asked us to come. Not by our own might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of people's power.
Back in 1914, amalgamation, colonial master, criminal master. I'm a mercenary soldier named Frederick Lugar. Brought together all them captives, including Jah people, them Yorubas and them Ariwas, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh, Nigeria, people with different religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything, overstanding on the reason first to coexist together. In the plant of confusion, describe it as oil and the water that can never mix. Planted the cabals, them representatives here in Nigeria, looting all our treasures, colonial external marginalization of them Biafrans. Now is the time for manifestation. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. I know Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland, my fatherland.
Yes, for the avoidance of doubt, we are coming up once again. It is not because I have to do that. It is because we have to keep record of everything we do. For one day, the world will bear testament to the truth that we are not here to undo anybody. We are not here to underrate anybody. We are simply asking for our right to self-determination. They should allow us to be. No matter what they do, we are watching them. We understand that there are two sides to every coin. It is either the truth or the lies. It is either the day or the night. It is either white or it is black. Two sides of every coin. I understand Zugabyte can be cutting me off. But do not forget that it could also be that there is enemy inside the house. But have it this morning, we are watching you. This is season 2 of the same topic. Season 2 of the same topic. They will be both documented and kept for you. A day will come, you will regret your actions. Of course, it can be Facebook, I agree. But of course, it could be somebody claiming to be IPOB inside the system. Why are you cutting it? But we are monitoring you. One day you will understand that the same people that produce gun, these are the same people that made bulletproof. What are we here to talk about? Oh, let us conquer America. Oh, let us destroy China. Is that what we are saying here? We say, let us be. Allow us to be. We are chimpanzee and we are monkeys. It's okay. Let us remain there. We hate ourselves. It's okay. Let us remain there. We are not hypocrites. But of course, we will go back and continue. One day you will understand. No, pamper your children, hide them under the bed. Oh, other people's children are good for dying for Biafra. Your own children are good. Pamper them, keep them under bed. You never know what is coming for you, I assure you. This is Radio Biafra Extra once again. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. And Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazuchu Kafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of Mazen Nandi Okukano, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years. Of course, they were good men and women before him. They were frustrated, humiliated, bamboozled, and ridiculed and reduced to nothing. Majority of them are in their grave today. But he learned from their mistake. We learned from the mistake of our father and father before us. We promise you, you can only slow us down. You can't stop us. And sometimes if we choose to stop, it is because we want to be able to calculate how far, and then we will move ahead. But we must continue. Like I said earlier, our topic this morning is simple. Hypocrisy, the greatest weapon that undermines the sovereignty of 3 nations in the name of one Nigeria. These are 3 distinct nations. The Oduduwa, the Arewa, and the Biafrans. And then there are some people say, oh, we are one Nigeria, we are one Nigeria. You don't want your children to know that 3 nations will emerge into one criminal entity called Nigeria. You don't want them to know. They will know. It's either you tell them honorably and die honorably as a father, or they will discover and they will see your shame and disgrace and how hopeless you have been. Like I said earlier, in Christ's ministry here on earth, every chapter he projects his mission and his intention. And then starting from Matthew 23, that was when he registered his displeasure of his encounter here with humanity. Go and read Matthew 23. He keeps saying, woe, 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 woe. Everybody, woe, woe. That is cause shall you be. You are cursed already. But it's Jesus, you know, so it's not a sin. It's not a derogatory statement because he tells you the truth. And as somebody say, why is he telling us woe? Woe unto you. Woe unto you, children of Satan, inside IPOB. Woe unto you, children of Satan, inside Nigeria. Woe unto you, all you British agents, thinking you can prolong our subjugation that long. Woe unto all of you. And then if it's a sin, in 100 lifetimes, I have told the Almighty Creator, this is a sin I'm willing to commit. Nothing. He registered his displeasure in Matthew 23. In Matthew 24, he said what is going to come. And in Matthew 25, he gave it up all. And so sometimes when you look at people who are close to you, you should be able to know who they are. And maybe we look at some of the characteristics of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means the practice of claiming to have a higher standard or knowledge more than the noble belief, than the case may be. Like I said earlier, Ogbombo cross aburo ogbombo kukwe. Mbamba cross aburo mbambo kukwe. You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. Oh, father, you can't be more than the Pope in Vatican City. The earlier you accept it, the better for you. Number one, when you see those claiming to be intellectual, opinion molder, in a high corrupt and confused society like Nigeria, these are hypocrites. They are everywhere. We are the intellectual. Why did the IPOB miscreant not inform us? We are their elders. Who told you are our elders? Have you behaved like an elder? You think elder is about name? It's about your action. You are a hypocrite. We are the Lamido, Sanisi Lamido. We are the Emir of Kano and the Satan of Sokoto. Look at all of them. They are not moral men. That is why they subjugate Awusa, reduce Awusa to a piece of banana, eaten by monkey. Woe unto all of you. It's left for Awusa youth to be following Satan of Sokoto, Lamido, Sanisi, and Emir. It's left for them. But woe betide all of you because you are hypocrites. You travel everywhere across the globe, answering professor of any kind, but you are lower than chimpanzee inside Ojuelewa Zoo if there is anyone there. You are a hypocrite. So when you see them, know they are hypocrites. In a corrupt and confused society today, there are people still telling you, don't you know we are intellectual? You show them what intellectuals are. Intellectuals are people like Nelson Mandela. Intellectuals are people like Robert Mugabe. Intellectuals are people like Bob Marley. Intellectuals are people like Fela. Intellectuals are people like George Bush, Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King. Among others, intellectuals are people like Mazen Nandekano. Intellectuals are people like Mazu Chemefo. But of course, these people not living to gravitate their selfish human loss. But they believe in best of life for all of us. Don't worry, you don't know what is coming for you. Intellectual. You are a hypocrite. This is hypocrites. When the government of the day, the monarchs, the religious leader, the politicians, who are extremely corrupt, and yet they are the one who are telling you that they are instrument of righteousness, using religions to control your mind. This is hypocrites, only to enrich themselves. We have told Allah people, Nigeria is for Allah. This is hypocrites. Yes, we are children of God. God will take care of Nigeria. This is hypocrites. Oh, we have to fear God and respect God. This is hypocrites. We have to pray to God so he build Nigeria and tie our road. This is hypocrites. Maybe you will understand what we are saying one day. Hypocrisy is when those who go about laundering the image of Nigeria to impress the global community that Nigeria is actually a country inhabited by human beings. This is hypocrisy. There are people traveling everywhere. Wherever they go, oh, yes, we are doing well in Nigeria. We civilize people in Nigeria. And Nigeria is okay. So they look at you as a human being. No, you are lower than chimpanzee and monkey. This is hypocrites. Go and ask Osibanjo. A leader went to America. The next thing, the so-called professor and a leading Christian church pastor and supposedly a vice president of Nigeria, he ran to America to rub shoulder with Mazen Nandekano, and he lied to America and said, you know, the killing is being over-exaggerated. It's not like that. When he came back, they killed somebody from his own kindred, and then all of a sudden, the killing started getting out of hand. This is hypocrites. It is hypocrites. And now I feel what Jesus feels when he says, woe to you, Sadducees and Pharisees, you religious leader, you government criminals. You tell us to decorate the grave of Moses with precious stone and ornament, but you will not tell us that it is carcass, rotten dead body that is inside it. Woe are all of you, hypocrites. This is hypocrites. Those who go about laundering the image of Nigeria, where you know it's actually lower than a zoo. This is hypocrites. Those who are fast to defend the killing of Fulani herdsmen, but yet do nothing about millions of Biafra who have died. This is hypocrites. They kill one Fulani herdsman. Maybe he drink ogogoro and die for nothing. And then there are some people who will come and say, yes, they can't be killing Fulani. That Fulani man that died, do you know how many cows he has? He have been sleeping with the cows and be pregnanting them. And you people have been eating the cow. Don't you know you don't have to kill him? This is hypocrites. But then when they kill Biafrans, in Nigerian army, when they kill Biafrans in their own house, like you killed one in Aba yesterday, you followed into his mother's house, inside his mother's pot, you shot him. This is hypocrisy. You will never talk anything about it. This is hypocrisy, and woe unto all of you. Those who stand at the corridor of power to enact law, a very law that they are not willing to obey. This is hypocrisy. For Buhari to commit treason and yet is working freely and is your president as a Nigeria, this is hypocrisy. For Buhari to come out and charge Mazen and the Kano, including me, treason, felony, and others, this is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy, and woe betide all of you. Hypocrisy is the weapon that have undermined the power and the strength of three nations, concocted into one Nigeria. This is hypocrisy. Oh, this is our law of one Nigeria. It cannot challenge our law of one Nigeria. This is hypocrisy. Those who are Biafrans in the morning, but at night they are one Nigeria. This is hypocrisy. Woe unto all of you. You know, I'm a Biafran. Yes, when Biafra come, I'm a Biafran. But you know, we got to respect one Nigeria. You are a hypocrite. This is hypocrisy. Everywhere hypocrisy. This is the time for us to redefine our stand. They pretend to show concern over the dead while they are killing the living. Just those of you listening who are not Nigerian, just tune to any Nigerian channel today, this morning. You will see them say, you know, our one Nigerian, we are crying, we are not happy. How can Boko Haram kidnap Shuaibu? It's not good, it's against religion. This is Nigeria. But why they are crying about one useless girl, without due respect, they have murdered millions. They have raped women. The same time they are trying to project Shuaibu. How many have they killed before then? And so when you are there publishing anybody who died because of Nigeria, projecting the image, this is hypocrisy. Jubri buried over 1,000 Biafrans. Go and ask Atiku. This is hypocrisy. You don't want to talk about it. They arrested Shuaibu. This is politics and it is hypocrisy. Who are you deceiving? They are crying for one that died, but yet you have sponsored the death of millions. This is hypocrisy. Those claiming to defend democracy, our one Nigeria. It's our one Nigeria. This is hypocrisy. No, maybe I should explain those ones for you. This is the worst part of hypocrisy. When we are asking this evil enclave to be destroyed, somebody say, we're going to defend democracy. It's our one Nigeria. We cannot talk without. This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy.
They're still here. The same men we stand to protect the security. We're here. They're still here. The same men we stand to protect the security agents that I fight for every day. They have sent them against us, but we will be here. We will defend this democracy. We will defend this democracy today.
That is hypocrisy. We are here, we will defend this democracy. All those people are criminal. They are just interested in their allowance. Somebody has come in between them and their allowance. Looted fund from Biafra land. When you hear the person talking, you think he's a human being. That is another Yoruba criminal. This is hypocrisy. We are here, we will defend this democracy. Is it demonstration of grace or democracy? This is hypocrisy.
We will defend this democracy. We are here. Time is 9 o'clock, or almost to be. Well, we will call out Professor Oshibajo, a lawyer, is the current acting president. So I'm waiting to hear from him. So I actually do believe in him. But I want to see what he has to say about this.
This is hypocrisy. He's waiting for Professor Oshibajo, actually a professor of law, and let us see what he will say about it. Yes, actually believe in him. This is hypocrisy. Professor Oshibajo is lower than tomato awusa seller anywhere in any market in Oba Awusa. Professor, my foot. Pastor, my foot. Vice President, my foot. This is hypocrisy. Of course, you are Yoruba and you are in Nigeria. Why won't you be a hypocritical non-entity? This is hypocrisy. These are the worst set of hypocrites, I must tell you. If Jesus was here today, he will make a scourge of whip and he's going to flog hell out of all of you.
Like the security agents that I fight for every day, they have sent them against us, but we will be here. We will defend this democracy. We will defend this democracy today. We will defend this democracy. We are here. Time is 9 o'clock, or almost to be. Well, we will call out Professor Oshibajo, a lawyer. He's the current acting president. So I'm waiting to hear from him. But I actually do believe in him. But I want to see what he has to say about this. Under his watch, security agents took over the legislative arm of government.
As if we are not citizens of this country again.
This is why this is about Nigeria versus
We are here. They're still here. We are here.
If you have listened very well, you hear that lady saying, "Oh, our one Nigeria, oh, our one Nigeria," and that is supposed to be our sister, a Biafra, telling you our one Nigeria. This is our one Nigeria. We cannot talk with our one Nigeria. This is hypocrites.
This is our Nigeria versus
It's our Nigeria.
God will defend this nation. Unless there's no God in the heaven, then this democracy will go down. But
another hypocrite. I said there is no God in heaven, then this democracy will go down. Of course, we want Nigeria and her democracy to go down. This is hypocrisy. This is supposedly a sorry sister. It's our one Nigeria. If this is our one Nigeria, when we are collecting billions for allowance, democracy of Nigeria cannot go down. God is in heaven. This is hypocrisy. Who are you deceiving? Who are you deceiving? You cried over your allowance more than you cry over the young people that were murdered in Buguma and Degema. You cry over your allowance. This is hypocrisy. These are the worst virus of hypocrisy.
wow, my God will defend this democracy.
No firearms allowed, even with police officers in National Assembly, all over the world. That's how it's done. This is just those that are inside, though.
Vice President is a Christian. Somebody that sold his soul to the devil because of crumbs.
He's not a Christian, he's a pastor.
Now you see, that is hypocrisy. Osibanjo is not a Christian, but yet he's a pastor. This is hypocrite. This is hypocrite. All of you, your time is up. Divide Nigeria before Nigerian divide you. Stop claiming to defend the democracy and sovereignty of Nigeria. There is nothing like that. You know it. You lie to us. You lie to the global community. You deceive yourself when you think you are deceiving us. This is the greatest problem of one Nigeria. They are the only reason evil forests called Nigeria still exist. The British government certainly can do something, but there are hypocrites everywhere. May the spirit of all those millions of people who have been murdered because of one Nigeria, may they hurt you and your generation. Every day you say, oh, we're defending our democracy, we're defending human rights in Nigeria, we're defending and descending territorial integrity and integrity. You are a hypocrite. We'll send a clear message across to you. You should be ashamed of yourself by now. Look at what you have brought Nigeria to. Just listen to what an American said in front of Donald Trump's house. Of course, hypocrite can be still looking for reason before they divide this evil forest. We will give you reason, don't worry.
Right, but they happen. And this, I don't know where you come from.
Nigeria.
Right. Nigeria, again, everything that I've ever read about Nigeria, if you don't open your pocket and pay off everyone from the lowest to the highest, you don't get anything done. And
that is a proud Nigeria. He was talking to a genuine American. Where do you come from? I don't know where you come from. I want to know who you are before I talk to you. And that proud chimpanzee hypocrite wanted to project the image of Nigeria. I said, yes, of course, I'm in Nigeria. Oh, giant of Africa, giant of chimpanzee. And he said, oh, Nigeria again, Nigeria again. Oh my God, Nigeria who want to pay off everything. He's telling you Nigerians are criminal. Read his language. Just hear it all over again.
they're not right, but they happen. And this, I don't know where you come from.
Nigeria.
Right. Nigeria, again, everything that I've ever read about Nigeria, if you don't open your pocket and pay off everyone from the lowest to the highest, you don't get anything done. And I've read Nigerian artists, writers and things, and they all seem to say that. Also, now in Nigeria, if you're an intelligent Nigerian, you need to get out of that country if you want to get ahead. because the powers that be there want to hold everybody down, especially.
He said, if you are a Nigerian and your head is still correct, you gonna leave Nigeria because the power that be. This is somebody from America who certainly had not been in Nigeria, but he understands that the only way you can survive as a Nigerian with his head intact, leave Nigeria. But British is coming to tell you, oh, Nigeria is holy. They are very formidable. It is we protect mad people inside one cave. You know, they have to remain in cave. We are Britain. We created a zoo. Look at what a genuine American are telling you. Did I say you don't have criminal Americans? We have. Why are they covering Halliburton scandal? What is Chevron still doing in Biafra land? Why are they sponsoring terrorism? But here there are genuine ones. The same way we have people from Britain who are genuine. But that will not make us not to talk about the atrocity those evil one among them are committing. Look at what he's not been to Nigeria, but he knew the truth. He is not a hypocrite. But those who come to interview him, they want to look at what is happening in Donald Trump administration. That is what they want. So they were very proud to be Nigeria. The man say, Nigeria again, you are hypocrites. Go and remove the mote in your eye before you remove the ones in other people's eye. This is hypocrites.
Especially women and especially intelligent people.
Yeah, not
so that's all
wrong.
fake news, right? That's all that I've heard about Nigeria that's fake news, right? More fake news, right?
You're not totally wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not wrong at all. He's not wrong at all. Look at Nigeria. That is hypocrites. Oh, you are not totally wrong. Was it even wrong at all? Oh, you are not totally wrong. Of course, this is Yoruba Gota Media. Because you can't defend yourself. So you systematically agree. You are not totally wrong. Or peradventure, so you man. So it's not totally wrong. This is hypocrites. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, nada. Land of the right and sun. Land of my originality. Land of the right and sun. Biafra. Land of the right and sun. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. We're taking it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting Jah people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take swoop.
Yes, sir. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Only a hypocrite will have accident that is killing him, and he's saying, "Oh God, oh Holy Ghost." So you will die for nothing. When you have accident and your life is threatened, you yell and shout so people don't understand what you are going through. You are suffering as a Nigerian, you are keeping quiet. You think they care for your gentleman? You raise your voice and shout, let them know what is happening. So they be responsible for your next action. A direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line. And of course, special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. We don't need to be hypocrites. We say the truth, nothing more, nothing less. And of course, when you call this morning, just tell me this is hypocrites, and I know what to respond to you. hypocritical Nigeria. And then let's sound civilized, we are. But Ojukwu have been, most of you don't listen to Ojukwu English before he became a Nigerian. Look at his English. Nobody would have been more polite than that man. He has engaged the international community on a standard of morality that is equal to none. And yet they didn't consider that. This is hypocrites. And then there is another useless Adekule who says he's a black scorpion, and a terrorist who call himself Gowon, who actually demonstrated their rascality before the global community. And they were endorsed, aided, and abetted to kill our people. This is hypocrites. Are you there, caller, on WhatsApp?
Hello, good morning.
This is hypocrites. Go ahead, my brother.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom. My name is Ansel Mudowa. I'm from Bate Tomambara Province, Biafra land. I'm coming from Captain Park, South Africa. It's my pleasure to be online this morning. The discussion, the topic is marvelous because we have been driven by hypocritical error. The people that pretend as if nothing is happening while so many things are happening. No wonder why our master, the one we thought we are following his footsteps, set example by telling them, if you know you have not done that before, can you please be the first to throw the stone? And everybody disappear.
That was hypocrites.
People are hiding under the guise of we are doing it, but they send you to go and die. At the end of the day, they keep their own children safe. You see, so we have to identify those people who are doing that and then put them to their proper place, because we have no time to waste about them. If God did not intervene with force, the people of Israelites will never leave Egypt, because there are those who are comfortable and they don't want others to survive as they are satisfied with their current situation. So there is nothing that our people hears or listen to, if not force. Only force that controls our people. And I expect that such thing is also applicable in this particular time. But the thing is that our people has to be patient. Let's follow the things in the right way, and we should not persuade our leader to take a premature action, because whether good or bad, we know that rain, that cloud, that is gathering,
it is not up to any of us. It's not up to any of us. So it's so impossible. You don't make it's not up to any of us, honestly. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Right.
We're gonna clean Ogoni. This is hypocrites. Osibanjo know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's clean Ogoni. This is hypocrites. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
I'm there.
Go ahead, please.
Hello.
When you call, if you are listening, you call. You just go ahead and tell me this is hypocrites. Oh, we will give you second Niger bridge. This is hypocrites. How many people are receiving salary because they give us second Niger bridge? How many times did they announce before they built Third Mainland Bridge? What announcement did they make to build Abuja with the resources stolen from Biafra land? As I was saying, they have said it now. Let's just watch them now. Let's be patient now. Now, before patient dog, they eat flesh. You be patient dog, even the bone self, you know, go share. Call on the line. Are you there?
Yes, Mazi. Good morning, Mazi.
This is hypocrites. Just tell me this is hypocrites.
Hypocrites.
Yes, go ahead.
All of
please.
them. Hypocrisy. Mazi, you're on fire this morning. You're on fire this morning, and we over here in Stockholm, we are hearing you, and you are giving us big boost motivation to go outside and continue our evangelism. I just want to say to all Biafrans that look, the awoken have woken. The people that are supposed to wake up are woke. So all those ones that will wake up after listening from 2015 till now, the ones that will wake up, they are the ones that are looking for benefits. Those that are awake, let us continue. Mazi, when you carry on, the world is listening. The world is listening.
Of course, they don't have choice. Oh, hey, Biafra. They don't have choice. It's going to be hypocritical on their own side to know the truth and not know the truth. You see, the hypocrisy I can't entertain is when you are a criminal in nature and you are wanting us to see you as a gentleman. This is hypocrisy. Igbo presidency 2023. This is hypocrite. Are you there, caller on the line? On WhatsApp, I mean.
I'm there. Good morning.
My brother, tell me this is hypocrite or I will cut you off again.
This is hypocrisy, my brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, what I want to say is that I thank God that somebody like you are paroding this place.
It's somebody like you, my brother.
And I thank God for the for the life of Nnamdi Kanu and Uchilofo and all the Biafra worldwide, all the principal officers. I thank Almighty Biafra. I listened to your tape and I listened to what the American man told the useless Yoruba Goda media on his face, Nigeria again. You understand me? Hello?
Let's go ahead, my brother. The world is listening.
I hear what the useless, the American man told the useless Yoruba Goda media on his face. And he is there and proud to open his mouth and say, yes, that is correct. What you say is correct. But when our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, was telling them the same thing in 2014 and 15, and telling them that, look, this country have already expired. There is nothing you can do to rebuild this country, so-called the zone Nigeria. Today they are protesting. Today everybody is protesting. They want to protest to say revolution. What is revolution they are talking about? Nonsense the revolution they are talking about. Some people are saying, I met somebody from the boss that I was going to my side, say that almost is fighting for the right cause, that he's fighting for wage, the minimum wage. I said, what do you
That is hypocrite. IPOB is fighting for you. That is hypocrite.
He says he's fighting for minimum wage. I say, what is it IPOB fighting for? He says that I beg leave that thing. This is it. And people doesn't even know your left and right. They have already reduced you to what? To zero. They have made it to what? Poverty have run all over our body. We don't even know our left and right. We don't even know where to go again. So people will come and be talking rubbish. But I know.
Thank you very much.
Aside that very soon, because there is something the people are watching in Abuja. Very soon, this so-called useless Nigeria will disappear.
Of course.
And all of them, they will sit in the floor.
Thank you very
It will
much.
disappear.
Thank
you very much.
Yeah.
God bless.
The more you delay Nigerian existence, the more you will be frustrated, humiliated, you will be disgraced. Our leaders say you will beat shame and disgrace, not blood. You made our people to bleed blood. And you want to make it's okay. Then when we wake up like in the morning like this, we now sing, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a forfeit of glory divine, hell of salvation, purchase of God, oh, born of the Spirit, lost in his love. It's a lie. We know the truth already. But it's going to be a hypocrite. We pretend not to know that you are killing our people in order to take over our land. That is hypocrites. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yeah, good morning, Onyebe.
Yes, you tell me this is hypocrites. Nothing good inside this morning.
Nigeria is full of hypocrites.
Confirm. Go ahead, please.
They are hypocrites. Even beginning from the federal government to where they call House of God, hypocrites. Nnamdi Kanu prophesied since 2014 that this and that will be coming to harm our people. And even the people that call themselves people of God, they don't believe in prophecy again.
That is hypocrites.
They don't know what they call prophesying and coming to pass. They don't recognize it again because they need money. But they don't know that God is not asleep. God neither sleep nor slumber. God is watching them. When you see when you see the real prophecy of God coming to pass, and you neglected it, and you think our lives are going on record, no matter how you deny it, Nigeria is full of hypocrisy. Starting from federal government. Okay, look at all those our brothers going to House of Representatives. They give them money every year to develop our areas throughout the whole federation. Who is developing it? When they give them 5 billion, they
buy bulletproof,
and even
bulletproof car.
People leading that country, they can't even say, where is the money we gave you? What did you do with it?
You ask, they give you your own percentage. You were advocate of change. All of a sudden, you become accomplished. That is hypocrites.
Hypocrites. And the people that say they are serving God, they see them, they know what is happening at Abuja. When they come, they just find 10,000 and give them. They say, hey, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. The money they gave them to develop their areas, and they are sharing it. And they say, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you. Hypocrites. Hypocrisy has damaged Nigeria. And that is their sickness. I pray that God is going to touch them very soon.
It's too late. It's too late.
Very, very
it's too late. The only thing God is going to do for them is that God will just advise them to divide this zoo before it's too late. There is no faith for them, no hope.
But that is what I'm talking. That God is going to touch them very soon is by declaring Biafra for us. There's no other way. That is the way it's going to touch them.
How which they know what is waiting for them. How which they know what is waiting for them.
Yeah.
They would have been facilitating the dismembering of this zoo. Yoshi.
All these hypocrites, God is going to touch them very soon when they see the actualization of Biafra coming. When they see that God has done it, they are going to be surprised. Because he doesn't need many people. The job does not need many people. We need people that stand upright to bring down the actualization of Biafra. And God is moving with us. No matter how they hate us, no matter how they fight against us, God is with us. I bet you.
Thank you very much.
Onyibe.
We must continue.
Continue with your job. God will bless you. God will bless Nandekano. God will bless Uchemofo. God will bless every upright member of IPOP. God will bless them. Thank you very much. Cheers.
It is hypocrites. Hypocrisy, hypocritically, anything, hippopotamus. That is what Nigeria is. How long do you think you're going to do that? How long exactly? Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazonibe. Good afternoon.
Just tell me this is hypocrisy. Just tell me this is hypocrisy.
Yeah,
fine.
This is, of course, this is the hypocrisy.
Confirm. Go
for
ahead.
the zoo. This is hypocrisy because I could remember early 2016 when Onyoshin Neamodo was vying to be the president of Ohanes and Doshin and Dama. Neamodo campaigned that if we become the president of Ohanes and Doshin and Dama, that the first thing he will do, he will make sure that he campaigned and tell the federal government of the zoo to remove all the army checkpoints in Biafra land. Because such a thing is not happening in Southwest. Neither is it happening in the North. But what is happening today? This is a hypocrisy. Is it not because of the campaign, the campaign that made for Biafran to lose one brother yesterday, which I'm not going to count how many that have been lost ever since 3 years plus now. Nyawo became the president of Ohanes and Duoshi and Ndiama. This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy. Is it not this late Jubilee Buhari in his campaign manifesto before he became a president of the 2015? He said he's going to pay all the whole graduate who have served as a youth corper for 5,000 naira before they get admission. They are once you have served, you finished your study, you have served, you are going to earn 5,000 naira every month. You see, now this is hypocrisy. Let Buhari say that you're going to increase the minimum wage. This is hypocrisy. Let Jubilee say that the whole refinery in the zoo will be functioning 100%. This is hypocrisy. This same Jubilee in their manifesto before he became a zoo president in 2015, he said that he's going to resume the price of the fuel to 45 naira. This is a hypocrisy. But we Biafra, we want to let them know whatever thing they are planning to do, this rain that is running, this rain that want to fall, is not going to fall only on Biafra land. Rather, it's going to fall to their corner, Emir of Sokoto. It will rain right down, even in Daura, Buhari's home, it will fall there. So let them not think that this rain or this drum of war they are beating is going to rain only in Biafra land. Thank God what is unfolding in the whole of the zone now. Now, some of the southwest now, Yoruba, they are beginning to see what our leader have been prophesying. Some of them will come on social media and say, they had I know, or this and that. This is hypocrisy. Mazoni, thank you, and keep on keeping on as our deputy.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me this is hypocrisy. Go ahead.
Oh, Mr. Mazo Judge Onive, there's something I want to tell you.
Tell me this is hypocrisy. Today. Just say this is hypocrisy. Okay, that is the password.
Hypocrisy, exactly.
Confirm. Yes, go ahead, exactly. Please.
Yeah, Nigeria, the hypocrisy in Nigeria is so alarming that even at our hands yesterday, there's one Okada man. He was not even on duty, and the guy was not even well. One of the baby died. So the guy passed the army checking point. On Saturday, this very one happened last week Saturday. So they asked the guy to give them money. The guy said that he's not even well and he's not even on duty. The guy passed. The army man was targeting him. Yesterday too, around afternoon, the guy also crossed the checking point. They still asked him to bring money. He was not even carrying anybody. The guy crossed. You know what happened? The guy stopped an army man, the one Okada, that the people that do come from Akwa Ibom, stop them, take this guy to his house in the wife's presence and the children's presence and shot the guy dead. This is exactly the type of hypocrisy that is happening in our area.
But of course, he's going to go away with it. You have Awosa Sharia judge waiting to discharge the terrorists and acquitted. Discharge and acquitted.
In fact, the people revolted. The people revolted.
Of course, the devotion is not enough. Real devotion is coming for them.
What they even do now, I think the authorities, they are sending more people into the over areas.
More army.
So that they will come.
More army.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
This is exactly what we are seeing.
It's okay.
Yesterday, even they are beating people, flogging people.
It's okay.
You know, this is so alarming.
It's their turn. So it's their turn. Oh, they want to maintain peace and order on the expense of our people. This is hypocrisy.
But this cannot happen at the northern area. This is the type of hypocrisy that we're passing through in this Nigeria.
To kill a Biafran and you the position of a president of Nigeria. Don't you know that?
At the head. Not even that, because of 100 naira, they asked the guy to give them 100. The guy said, I'm not on duty and I'm not even well. My baby died. I want to take care of the dead baby. They chased him from our hands to more where the thing happened. It's just like from, let's say, from Onisha to Asaba. They chased him all the way down. He was not even carrying anybody.
Because they want 100 naira. They want to tell us we are conquered people. They want to tell us we don't have any say. They want to tell us that they have the backing of the almighty British government. They want to tell us that Queen of England actually wants it. They want to tell us there is somebody like Theresa May. They want to tell us that there is UN and parliament and hopeless people, criminals everywhere. This is hypocrisy.
The double face.
Thank you very much.
So much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. George. Thank you for everything.
We must continue.
Our people, what is happening in Aba?
Of course, they know. It's no longer hidden. They can deny for all they care. It doesn't move us anyway. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. This is the hypocrisy.
That is the password. Unbelievable. We did document their stupidity for them.
I've got to remember one of Biafra land. I say good morning from here. This is a hypocrisy. When in the same claim the one country, one man is take the monopoly of importing every goods in the country. This is the hypocrisy. When you say you're in the same country, you can import your goods from here, send your goods, and they clear with 4 million, and another is clearing with 200,000. This is a hypocrisy. When you are in the same country, everything is shut down in one part of the country. There is no brewery, there is no company. Everything is closed. Ceramic is closed down. In Kalak Smith is closed down. There is no bridge. There is no road. This is hypocrisy. When your people are killing you and they are keeping quiet, this is hypocrisy. When our governors are there, compromising with uncircumcised Fulani people, this is the hypocrisy of the highest order. We are not very happy today. But all the time, I have to say good morning to Hamadiko Memles, good morning to Chemefo, and good morning to Biafra all over the world. My name still remains.
Thank you very much.
For the one for Makadachi.
Thank you very much.
Is in all Zimo province of Biafra land. Keep all of us, strengthen all of us. We shall see Biafra together. Thank you from here.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. This is hypocrisy. Oh, we are going to clean Ogoni. They are actually telling you we are going to kill Ogoni. This is hypocrisy. Oh, we'll be second Niger bridge. They are telling you that we are going to destroy that old bridge by Mongo Park. Igbo presidency, they are telling you over their dead body, nothing like Igbo presidency, Niger Delta presidency. This is hypocrisy. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Hello, yes. Good morning.
This is hypocrisy.
This is hypocrisy, Good morning, Chineke, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hours of freedom. My name is Madam Tesi. Nigeria Zoo is full of hypocrites. It's full of what? Hypocrites. Your topic this morning is full of, that is 100% okay. But what I'm saying, I'm adding there that is the zoo is full of hypocrites. That is what is happening. Second Niger Bridge, where are you? Mbaka, what I'm asking this morning, the whole world, Mbaka, where are you?
That is hypocrite. He came and was saying, oh, God is saying, is Buhari, he's taking us to Israel, and our Lord support. That was hypocrites.
Buhari is in Zoo Messiah. Mbaka, I don't want to talk now. You're under your all the women that you are using in your this thing. That is hypocrites. But what I'm asking, what I'm talking, Biafrans all over the world, please, I'm still telling you people, listen to me. Biafran all over the world, whether we are in Biafra or in Ghana, you call it Biafra, apart from, if you are inviting all these hypocrites, saboteurs like Nnewodo, I heard that Dr. Zimbabwe is now, look at the small boy, they killed yesterday because of 100 euro, because of 100 naira. The government is there doing nothing. And all you people inviting all these evil bloodsuckers, you have to stop. Because you that inviting them, you are one of the hypocrites and saboteurs of Biafra. They anything they want to go to abroad or anywhere Biafra and to let them do it in that Jew country. But if they cross the one going to America, or I hear that they are coming to Europe, I swear, this is your last, that is why you will see your death. My fellow Biafra, hear from me. If you are Biafra and you are inviting all these idiots to come to your aid, to come and do what? Instead of you people get up from Labour right hand and fight for Biafra and go home. We want to go home and still climbing. We want to go home. All this is hypocritical. That's my own. May Chukwu bless you. May Chukwu bless all the IPOP, all Biafra all over the world. We must surely restore our nation, Biafra. He said and he said, they were watching it. That's my own comment this morning.
We must go ahead. Are you there, call on WhatsApp? Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. I will advise you to stop listening to your radio. That is the problem with our people. And this is hypocrisy. If you don't hear your voice on your radio, and then you are not going to talk. That is hypocrisy. We are inching closer to the end of this program this morning. Our people must understand there is no two ways about it. You can pretend for all you can, but don't forget, we are trying to register our displeasure. For in the end, any decision, any action we choose to take, we will be justified in the end. Have it at the back of your mind that those who are involved in creating this menace here in the continent of Africa, West Africa to be precise, if that ever is the name, we will be justifying our action very soon. We can go on and on and on and on. But your hypocrisy will be exposed. We've seen your light before now. We really need to confront you with the truth. And that will be the end of the like of you. We are Biafrans. We are not Nigerians. We are here to fight for our freedom, not to take that which belongs to another person, not to enslave any other person. We don't want Nigeria because Britain created Nigeria. We want Biafra because God created Biafra. And so God and Britain, who actually is the creator, the issue of Biafra will answer that question. For in the end, we shall know. In the end, we shall all know the truth. And the truth will set us free. Goodbye, genuine Biafrans. We meet again in a few hours from now. Ndewonu. Ndewonu.
Oh, nada. Land of the right hand side. John Lavine. My originality. Land of the right hand side. Land of the right hand side. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. We take it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we were lost in idol worship and the British entered in. Hey, trading on the Niger, exploiting Jap people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take swoop, so them enter there. I brought in civilization, brought in Jap religion, and told us about America, and we embraced it. I never knew them got ulterior motive. With religion splitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination tear us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals. We never knew we had to pay this much to be your place forever. Oh, Nana. So we fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. We fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. But our lives have gone poor. At the very spot we left out when we are gone. Now is the time to be raised.